you say is like your biggest weakness?
Um, I think definitely marketing myself was like something I could have done better at. And then career wise, like I think I could have done a better job of like who I was surrounding myself with. I think I could have been more intentional about like seeking out resources. And I think not to get like too deep or philosophical about it, but like a lot of it had to do with like self-worth and like
Mhm.
thinking that like I would see other people getting all these things and be like, why don't I get that? Or I felt really I was like but begrudgingly going to my job while these other people have like sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that like I could have had the same thing. I just had to like go ask for it.
Mhm.
And so that's something that in more recent years that I've been doing a much better job of is asking it for help when I need it and accepting help too, because I think even back then, like I wouldn't accept things. Like I had a hard time accepting help or asking for help at all. So that was like a huge weakness of mine was asking for help.
I'm curious if that's a female versus male thing because most women are designed and we've been groomed to be caregivers rather
Mm-hmm.
than receivers. And I personally am very much the same way. It took me until probably about last year to finally like ask for help and ask for the things that I need and be more specific about the things that I need because I'd be like, I need help with this. And then the people around me would be like, what exactly do you need? And then they try to help and it wasn't
Yeah.
helpful. And it's like, that just made it worse.
Yes. Yeah. It's definitely something I've learned in the last few years, and actually, this kind of ties in with what you're saying about like being like the feminine versus masculine or whatever. But it is like feminine to receive. Like if you're willing to receive, that's like a feminine. It's like feminine energy is like the receptive energy, right?
Yeah.
And what actually made me have to get comfortable with like asking people for things was doing it for someone else.